Hi, this is Dr. Randy Johns with Elevation Health. One of the hardest things I've really had to work on over the last 10, 15 years of my life is really trying to find a way to eat healthy when I'm out of town. And ironically, that's one of the number one questions I've gotten as a doctor, as a health coach with Elevation Health is, listen, we travel, we're busy, how do we make good decisions when we end up at a restaurant? Who's ever felt like, man, I'm at this restaurant, I'm gonna blow my diet, or I'm gonna completely ruin what I've been working so hard to do, which is eat better foods, nourish our body, versus just eating for taste and causing all kind of problems with the bad food. So I want to encourage you right now, number one, you can do this. And number two, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've done, things that I look for to help myself and my wife, Katie, make a lot better decisions when we go to a restaurant. If you don't know, I travel so much with Elevation Health, helping be with our doctors in Elevation Health, doing the videos that we're filming now, helping grow this company to reach more people and to help change more lives. So we're often find ourselves in a hotel, on a plane, or in a restaurant. And one of the things that we do is, like for example, my wife and I were at a Mexican restaurant last night, and it would have been so easy to walk in there and just devour the chips and salsa, to end up with the dessert at the end and drink the sweet tea or the Dr. Pepper. But literally what we did was we started thinking, how can we make this meal a fantastic meal and enjoy ourselves, but also eat really healthy? So for our appetizer, we ordered a table side preparation of guacamole, which we know avocado, superfood, loaded with vitamin D and potassium, tons of vitamin D like I was talking about. So you've got this amazing food chopped up with cilantro and tomatoes and onions. And so that was literally, we were literally eating our guacamole as an appetizer. We also ordered a cup of tortilla soup, which without the tortillas. So we had the tortilla soup, we had the broth, the chicken, the vegetables, incredibly delicious with the guacamole. So we were doing amazing. Then with our entree, we always try to look for some type of a lean meat, whether it's a fish, a chicken, a beef, a lamb. And so we ordered a lean cut of meat, a chicken, I believe my wife maybe got fajitas. And so we had the meats there, and then we also ordered a side of squash. It was some type of a Mexican squash dish that was just basically a sauteed squash, which is an awesome vegetable. So try to look for a vegetable. Try to look for some type of a lean meat, and then try to figure out ways to incorporate healthy fats, whether it's avocados, guacamole, olive oil, nuts and seeds, real butter, whatever you can do to add the healthy fats to the clean proteins, and then keep your carbohydrates extremely low with some type of vegetable. Try to avoid a potato or things that are going to cause more of a blood sugar spike or an insulin release. Try to focus on the fibrous veggies, the broccoli, the asparagus, the cauliflower, like the squash we had. And then you'll find yourself not only enjoying your meal, but not feeling guilty or literally spoiling your diet or eating all that high calorie foods that are sugar and carbohydrate rich. You end up ruining your evening because when you're done, you're tired, you're fatigued, so you don't even maybe feel like hanging out with family, friends, or your spouse. So it is easy to do if you know what to do walking in there, and you can make those better decisions. And that kind of brings me to the next topic, which is our Dinner with the Doctor program. What an awesome thing that we do that I love doing, so we can take you guys out to eat and literally show you how to feed yourself with great foods. It's a great opportunity to bring somebody you care about. There's nothing like eating together. And then of course we're there teaching the guest and you guys as patients the principle, the opportunity about what health is all about. How God made us to be healthy, how our body heals itself, and the lifestyle systems that we've created with Elevation Health to help you achieve outrageous health. Our core 4 system, the fitness, the function, the educational component, of course the nutritional component, all the things that we're teaching you to make sure you're super healthy. And that's what the Dinner with the Doctor program has been a huge success, to be able to empower you. Remember, the best doctor is in you. All right, we know your body heals itself, and once you know that, you can think, live, and act differently based off that one thing. And then by supporting your body with great lifestyle, great exercise, a non-toxic lifestyle, powerful nutraceuticals through our Ultraplex line, changing the way you think, and literally following your corrective care program or making sure you're making your weekly or bi-weekly adjustments, you can begin to take incredible control of your health, get the results that you deserve to have. I love the difference that Elevation Health can make in your life. And I want to challenge you. Get to that program if you have not been. Go to the front desk, sign up, write down the people that you want to bring, that you want to know what you know about health. It's an awesome thing to give the principle of health and healing to somebody else. They may never know. And I've got so many patients I've seen over the years who would never have known, never had the opportunity to change their life, come off those prescription drugs, lose the weight, and really begin to take charge of their health if they hadn't known about our Dinner with the Doctor program. So on behalf of Elevation Health, once again, I'm Dr. Randy Johns. Great speaking this message to you today. I look forward to our next time. Get to that Dinner with the Doctor program. Experience the difference, once again, that Elevation Health can make for you and your family. Have an awesome day.
Psychiatry in all of this time doesn't have one case report of one disease validated, not one. What they do is they meet at the American Psychiatric Association. They meet in the DSM committee, Diagnostic Statistical Manual Committee, and they vote on making new behavioral and emotional disorders. And they vote, and then they start immediately calling them diseases. And they tell people, they tell the public these are diseases. Total fraud. Total fraud.
The actual truth about chemical balance is that it's an actual lie. Nobody has yet measured, demonstrated, or created a test to show that somebody has a chemical imbalance in their brain. Period.
What the American public should be thinking about is when they or their loved ones or their friends have received a psychiatric diagnosis, they should be asking the doc, geez, doc, where's the chemical test for that? Where is the objective test for this? And I guarantee you that they'll be told, we don't have a chemical test for that.
There are no biological tests for any mental illnesses that I'm aware of.
There are not current available tests to verify your diagnosis.
There is no test. There is no specific test to differentiate between, let's say, schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Not a single test.
Yeah, we have not really confirmatory test for the diagnosis.
There is no test, there's no biopsy you can do that says this person is depressed, this person is bipolar.
We don't have anything really currently to identify mental illness per se.
No, there are no specific tests to confirm the diagnosis or show the improvement, like any blood tests or any x-rays or anything like that.
Oh, in my practice I don't do any tests. I just speak with people and listen to them, and then I make a decision in what kind of illness there should be.
We don't really have any specific blood tests or other tests that are definitive for any mental illness whatsoever.
What kind of biological tests do we have available today for detecting mental illnesses?
None.
There is no rational science behind what they think is the cause of these symptoms. The medications that are being given to people are, without exception, introducing chemicals that are altering the brain in ways which can be very damaging. And I'll go a step further and say that in the absence of a proven chemical imbalance for which the medications are, quote, rebalancing or fixing, the medications are in fact toxic.
How many patients have you been able to cure so far?
I would say one.
How many people have I cured? Well, there are no real cures right now in psychiatry.
The idea of you asked me about the issue about how many people I've cured. I don't know that any of us are ever completely cured of anything.
I have not been able to cure many patients.
I have cured none of my patients.
So you have to ask the classic Roman question, legal question, cui bono, who benefits? The people who make the diagnosis.
Hello, I'm Dr. Randy Johns with Elevation Health, and it's always good to be with you. I'm super excited, as usual, about what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to do a little a science experiment for y'all. I love science experiments, but I learned years ago, and I've been in the health industry now for over a decade. I've taken many supplements and learned a lot about the nutritional industry. One thing we're finding with nutritional products is that most nutritional products are bound with a substrate called magnesium stearate. Now, magnesium stearate, what it does, it literally goes in and binds around a product. So let's say we had a B vitamin, and you bind it with magnesium stearate. That's now an agent there that the manufacturers will use to decrease production time. So the benefit is only for the manufacturer of the supplement. The person that it hurts the most is the consumer, because when you take a product that has been bound and held together with magnesium stearate, although there may not be toxicity effects from it, it's not allowing you to absorb the full product. So it's not necessarily what you're eating or what you're swallowing, it's what you're absorbing. So with that being said, I've got an awesome experiment here I'm going to walk you through. So what I've got here, if y'all could bear with me here and use your imagination, I've got two glasses here. Both of these glasses are going to represent your stomach. And what I have here also is distilled white vinegar. Now this is going to represent the acid that is normally in our stomachs. So I'm just going to pour this distilled vinegar into the stomach 1, and we have here stomach number 2. Maybe pour a little bit more in here. You know, acid is so important for digestion, and this is going to represent the impact that acid will have on a product that's absorbable. Now what I have here, I've got 2 packets here. Number 1, I've got pure baking soda. In the second packet, I have baking soda that has been bound with magnesium stearate, that binding agent that almost every supplement company will use. So whatever supplement you're taking, I want you to flip it around and look on the back of it here. You can take it and you'll see the ingredients, and almost always you're going to see magnesium stearate. If it's in there, you're going to see what that's doing to the product. So let's open this up here. I don't know if you were, when I was a kid, I built a volcano for my science class, and we had the vinegar, we had the baking soda, and it will erupt like a lava. So what I'll show you here in stomach number 1, I've got the pure baking soda. So we're just going to take it out of the capsule right here, and we're going to pour it into stomach number 1. Watch this. And what you're going to see here, you can see it's literally the acid is reacting with the baking soda. It's having that chemical reaction, and you're seeing it dissolve into the solution there. Of course, that is a normal response with a pure product that has no binding agent. Now, the second pack, once again, is bound into magnesium stearate. And this is very similar to what you would find in a product that you're buying off the shelf that has this binding agent in there. So now I'm going to take it, I'm going to open up the same thing into this glass of vinegar in stomach number 2. And what you'll see here is a huge difference in the way this reacts. So I want you to look here and see. Now you're seeing a little bit of it react, but probably over 70-80% of this baking soda is not even reacting with the vinegar. And so what does that mean if you're taking a product that has been bound in magnesium stearate? The difference is very, very clear here. One is completely dissolved within seconds. This other product literally is sitting. You're going to see it sitting on top of the vinegar. It will not dissolve because of the stearate that it's bound to. So I always say the most expensive supplement is a supplement that doesn't work. So with Elevation Health, our Ultraplex line, you can be rest assured that not only is the purity and the quality there, there's no fillers, no binders, no diluting agents. So whatever's on the bottle, you know you're getting it in its purest, most deliverable form. So very cool. So I hope this gets you excited about the products you're taking. If you have not tried the Core 4, jump on top of that today. Get that in part of your lifestyle. Add that to your healthcare program. And as always, with Elevation Health. We want you to live, learn, grow, and change. Feel the difference Elevation Health Ultraplex can make for you. Have an awesome day.